So it's like, it came down with the confetti, you won, congratulations. And it said I had like 89,000 words written. So that was exciting. And I was like, delete, delete, delete. Hey everybody, welcome to day 26. I cannot believe we are down to the last handful of days for NaNoWriMo. But it is not just the end of Nano, it is also almost the beginning of December. And December is a super busy month for me. This whole Q4 of the year is always my busiest time of year between the Nano Diaries and the spectacular event that I do for my fans. But then, of course, in December, it's all about planning and goal setting. So we've got HB90, which by the time you watch this should be live. So the link to join is down below if you want to come join us to help plan for your schedule in 2023. And so I am busy today. This is probably one of the busiest days of my entire year. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to bring you along in a day in my life of a busy entrepreneur. And I will just go ahead and caveat this by saying this is not to champion like the hustle culture. In fact, this is to say that we all are going to have periods of time if we're entrepreneurs, if we're running our own business, be it a writing business or multiple businesses, full-time job with multiple businesses, whatever your situation is. It's unrealistic to think that we're going to be able to just do a little bit of work and just never have to like work hard, because there are going to be seasons when we're launching a new product or when we're hitting a deadline or when we have just extra things have sort of culminated into a single weekend of everything needs to get done. That is just a part of the life of an entrepreneur, is part of the cycle. Now, I don't stay this busy all year, and I couldn't sustain this level of busyness, but I did want to talk about it in the fact that we are going to have periods in our career, seasons in our career that are more busy than others, that are more hustle feeling than others, where we do have to get a lot done in a shorter span of time in order to finish everything that we want to do. And what I want to be able to show you is how over the course of multiple years of using my own HB90 system and really trying to think about my own joy and put joy at the forefront of my career, I have learned how to make it through these kinds of days without getting super stressed, and by checking in on my mental health. Because I will tell you just a little brief story of when I was first getting started with YouTube and was behind on some of my books. I would have weekends where I was trying to like design the HB90 planner and do some other stuff like that, where I would literally end up like in tears or actually throwing things across the room, which I'm not proud of, but that was how stressed I was trying to get as much done as I was. And I just didn't know how to cope or how to handle trying to be stressed enough to make these businesses fly. And what I have learned since then is that it's so important to understand what are my non-negotiables. What are the things that have to get done? And what are the things that it's okay if they slide? And to be able to check in with myself throughout the day and say, okay, how are we doing? How are we feeling? Looking for those warning signs that maybe I'm working a little bit too hard, or maybe I'm starting to get stressed. And before I boil over, I take a break if I need it, and I don't apologize for it. I don't feel guilty for it. I just take the breaks when I need them. One of those things is it's already 10:15 this morning, and I have spent the morning just being super lazy. I slept in, till about 7. I spent time with Evie. We played a little game. We have boxes set up for her, so she wanted me to sit inside the boxes and pretend to be a doctor. So she brought me little stuffed animals to doctor and stuff like that. So I played with the kids. I got a healthy breakfast. Took the time to get ready for the day so that I feel like I could turn on the camera and, just feel like I'm energetic for some reason, like getting ready for the day energizes me. And then I took time to write out my to-do list. Now I'm not doing it in my A5 binder because it's too heavy to carry around and I need to work at multiple desks today. So I put it in my B6 Stalogy. So I wanted to take you along with me to show you kind of a day in the life of a busy entrepreneur, not to say everybody should hustle and be, busier, but to say that there are naturally going to be seasons that are busy like this. No matter how well we plan, most of us will come across weekends or days that we've got to get a lot done in a short period of time, but that there is a way to do it, that you're not necessarily hustling. You're just following through and checking in on yourself and taking care of your mental health and making sure that you're enjoying the process as much as possible. It doesn't have to be torturous. It can actually just be really fun to make your dreams come true and know that there's going to be positive results from this. So it might be a little bit of a longer vlog, but I'm going to take you along with me. So let me show you what's in my planner to do, and then we're going to get started. Okay, so just kind of chicken scratched in here. I'm not trying to make this nice because I don't have time to fancy things up, but I need to choose the notebook challenge winner. I need to pack and order any remaining giveaways from my Spooktacular in October. I need to create a scavenger hunt gifts and send them to my assistant. I need to check the book order versus the books received because I haven't gotten everything that I ordered from my book signing. I want to tidy up my office because it is a big mess and I need to make it a workable space for the next couple of days. I need to work on the sales page for HB90 because we're going to sales page 2.0 in Teachable. I need to send out affiliate emails. I need to edit the day 25 vlog. I need to work on the 2023 goals planner and get it to the proofreader and to my digital creator. And then I need to get my writing done. And the ironic thing is the three most important things are kind of down here at the bottom. And then I also have more stuff going on tomorrow and Monday, and anything that doesn't get done today can get kind of pushed over, but the course is opening on Sunday. So like all the course creation stuff has to get done. So when I come in here and I start kind of looking at what's most important, the affiliate emails have to go out today. This is like a must-have, and the sales page has to get done today. So these are the two things that, like, above all else, that has to get done. I also have my daily vlogs that need to get finished. So those are my like top three must do. And then I want to be getting my writing in. So everything else can wait if it needs to, but I have these four priorities. And so I'm going to tackle as much of that as I can first. I probably will wait to do my writing again later in the evening when the kids aren't around, because that has been working for me throughout Nano. But I know that in order to get that done, I need to have everything else done by like 5 o'clock so that I can have a long 3-hour break to really hang out with the kids, do a nice dinner, chill out before I come back in to do my writing. So these three things and as much of this other stuff needs to get done. So it is currently 10:12 in the morning. So I checked in with my assistant on Marco Polo, and I wrote down when I'm getting started on this task so that I have a record of how long everything took me in terms of 30-minute task blocks. And I have everything imported, and now I'm ready to open up Premiere Pro and get started on today's vlog. Okay, so lunch is eaten. I did make my bed this morning, which I'm trying to be good about. Andrew is over there on the treadmill getting his exercise in for the day, and I'm gonna go work on affiliate sale. Also, in my break time, I've also been doing some laundry. It's just, it's a lot of things when you're a mom and a business owner, so we're getting it done. Okay, so I was able to design some digital goodies that are going to go out to some winners for my Spooktacular stuff. So I've got that in a folder for Renee, so I get to move that one off the list. So I did order the remaining giveaways, but I still need to pack one giveaway that's still left to go. And I also did the books work, but I need to actually go check the rest of the orders. But I did forget to order, or somehow missed ordering, a couple of the books, so I need to get those in. But a lot is done on the list, except that this thing right here, the 2023 goals planner and the writing, are kind of the longest things that I have to work on today. So it's not too bad though, 2:30, and I've gotten a lot done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go pack that final giveaway and check the books. Back upstairs to send out affiliate emails to all of the HB90 affiliates. Whew, busy day, but it's not even 3, so I'm ahead of the game. So here's Evie's house that she made. Looks very nice. You did a good job.
Yeah, but it's a little splotchy, so
it's a little splotchy.
Yeah, so I just painted it in white.
Right, so I have enlisted George's help. He always helps with the affiliate emails because he knows how to code, so he can send them all out programmatically. So that is done. Only things left on my list are the goals planner and to write for the day and to clean my office. So it is a little bit after 3. Yeah, you want to come help me? So Evie's going to come help me clean up my office, and then I will get to work on the goals planner for a couple hours. Okay, slight adjustment to the plan, because doing a little bit of a check-in with myself after finishing the affiliate stuff and then sitting there with Evie for a few minutes, I realized, okay, my eyes are starting to get tired. And even though I was going to do something that was off screens to clean my desk, I also thought this is the perfect time to take a little bit of a break because the kids have screens again at 3:30 for an hour. So I can sneak away to go get my daily Starbucks. And since I didn't get one yesterday, I may grab 2 today so that I can put one in the fridge for tomorrow. I think it's a good time to kind of get away, and then I can sort of sing and play music in the car, go get my Starbucks, come home, and then I will clean up. And then I'll have probably about an hour and a half to work on the planner, and then it'll be family time. So I don't think I'm going to finish the planner today, but we'll see how far I can get. Also, I know I need to cut my roses back, but they're blooming so nicely, and it's super windy today, but I think I need to wait for these to bloom and then cut them back. If you know anything about cutting roses back, let me know, because this particular bush is getting out of control. Okay, Starbucks acquired. I have a vanilla blonde latte, and then I also got the same thing but in cold with no ice, so that I can just put this in the fridge and add ice to it tomorrow. Now I'm going to talk to some of my besties or listen to some messages on Marco Polo and play some music, and we're gonna head home. Home, coffee in hand, and while I do feel refreshed, I don't feel like going and sitting on my computer and staring at the screen. So the other thing on the list for today, besides writing, which I'm just made plans with my friend Jen to meet up to do sprints together at 9 tonight, I've got to clean this office. So it's a big old mess, and I'm just going to get as much of it done as I can. I'm probably going to set a timer for 20 minutes, get as much done in here as I can to get it back to a normal working space. And then I will go up and work for about an hour on the planner. As with so many things, it took longer to get this room where I wanted it to be, and it is 4:56. So I can tell you though, it felt so good, and I can already tell that my eyes are like relaxing a little bit. I'm feeling more energetic after some coffee and music. Kind of cleaning things up always makes me feel a little bit better too. So now George is probably going to start cooking pretty soon for us. So I'm going to get as much work as I can done on the goals planner. And then I'm probably going to call it a night with the family until about 9 p.m. tonight when I'm going to write with my friend Jen. So very successful yet very busy day. But this is the main thing, is when you've been on screens too long and you've been focusing, it can help if you have other things on your to-do list that are either just relaxing or productive, like cleaning up your space, but getting your eyes off the computer, giving yourself a little bit of a treat, like some coffee or a walk around the block or some time with your favorite playlist. All of that can help you get through a busy day. And even though it can seem like you're taking time out of your tasks, it's actually going to help you refocus and get back to the work that needs to be done. 5:56, and I have made it to page 174 of my planner, which is part of the way through Q3. So there's still a few hours left to do, and this is just the like Sunday, Monday start mix planner. And then I have to do the Monday start planner, which takes not quite as much time as this, but it will still take several hours. So it's unlikely I'm gonna finish this planner today, which is a little bit disappointing because I really wanted to send it off to a proofreader. But there's George telling me it's dinner time. So that's probably the most I'm going to get done on this to-do list, other than I'm going to get some writing done at 9 tonight. So busy day. Sometimes I have to just sort of step away and say it's okay that I didn't get everything done, but I knew that this might go over into tomorrow. But if you look at the things that I highlighted, those things got done except the writing. So as long as I sit down and write for a couple sprints tonight, it was a successful day. So I'm ready to open up HB90 tomorrow. Everything's good to go. And now it's time for family time. Look at this sunset. We can't stay outside. I know that's not going to show up as beautifully on screen as it does in life, but wow, the sunsets here are just gorgeous, and I'm catching the tail end of it, but I'm so grateful. Do you love that, Evie? It is cold. Yeah, let's go inside. Okay, so the kids actually wanted to be on screens for a bit, so we watched some of the Great British Baking Show. No spoilers because we're only on episode 3 of the most recent season, so we're still in it. But I was able to take another hour, and I finished most of the goals planner except for the Q3 and Q4 like welcome message. So I'm really close to being done. I might just spend one more sprint working on it, or I'll finish it up in the morning. But Evie is in the bath, so I'm going to take this opportunity to finish up her laundry and then get her to bed by reading her a book and snuggling with her for a little bit. So we're almost through to the writing. Okay, it is 8:30. I got to spend some good time with Evie in her room. I read her a few books, we cuddled, and now she is reading with George and going to sleep. And I'm sitting down to do my writing for the night, and I actually feel pretty good. And I'm excited. So I'm making some tea. I'm going to meet up with my friend Jen here at 9 o'clock. I'm going to see if she wants to jump on early. And I just wanted to say that what I feel like makes such a big difference for me is when I know I have a really big, busy day coming up, I approach it with clarity. First of all, I make that list of exactly what tasks need to get done. And also a crucial part is identifying which of those tasks are the most important to get done today. Because then that gives me permission that as long as those 3 things, like I can't set 8 out of the 10 as must do today because I need to give myself a little bit of leeway. But if I can pick those like top 2 or 3, maybe 4 tasks that need to get done today, then I know that I can give myself permission to sort of rest or tap out if I need to. And just knowing as I go throughout the day that I've got that out, I have that ability to take control of my time and say, you know what, I'm not feeling as good as I thought. I don't have as much energy. My brain is having some brain fog. I'm just going to focus on these couple of things and then I'm going to do the rest tomorrow. But going in with focus and then giving myself permission to slow down, take breaks, or just completely stop working in the middle of the day if I need it also gives me a sense of joy and relief. So instead of pushing, hustle, go, 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 got to get it done, regardless of how I feel, that kind of hustle pressure just only makes me feel more stressed. And I have learned over time that if I just tell myself it's going to be okay whether it gets done or not, these things are not the end of the world. I'm not trying to cure world hunger here. I'm not like, no wars are going to break out because I don't get this stuff done. Worst case scenario, I would have to make an announcement that the course opens on Monday instead of Sunday. And that would be okay. So just putting it in that perspective of like, it's okay if I'm not perfect. I get as much done as I can and I lead with joy. And that makes everything so much more manageable. And so here I am sitting down at 8:30, feeling pretty good. So I'm going to go steep my tea. I'm going to open I have my document open here, and I'm going to light my candle, and I'm hoping I can write for about an hour and a half tonight. And I'm hoping I can get at least 1,000 to 1,500 words, and we're still climbing our way. So let's do it. This last sprint was a struggle, and I am up to 44,978 words. However, when I went into the Nano website, I told them I had 44,978 words, but apparently I put it in as I had a sprint that was 44,000 words long. So it's like, it came down with the confetti, you won, congratulations. And it said I had like 89,000 words written. So that was exciting. And I was like, delete, delete, delete. So I was able to go and delete it. But for a moment, I was standing in the sun of winning Nano with the beautiful confetti falling. So that was kind of funny. But I'm only 22 words away from 45,000. Rhiannon and Angela are almost done with their sprints, but I'm going to try to do one more. I've been kind of like hanging out with my friend Jen on Marco Polo and watching Rhiannon and Angela sprint in the writing community, but I'm going to do one last sprint and then I'm going to call it a night because it is 10 p.m. And as you well know, I've been working pretty much nonstop since 10 a.m. and I have a big day again tomorrow as HB90 launches. So if you see this and you think, gosh, I really want to try my hand at a new way of planning where I am realistic about my time and I take self-care into account, and I can promise you that if you are looking forward to a way of arranging your time better and getting a real sense of how much time you actually have versus planning for how much time you wish you had, then I promise this course can help you. So if you want to come join us, we open the doors tomorrow and the kickoff call is December 11th. So I'll also be in the comments tomorrow of this video if you have any questions about the course, but it's going to be great. I hope you'll join us. And if you're an alumni, of course, you can always join us again for free. So I'm also working on the 2023 planners and the Q1 planners, so those will be done in a couple of days. So that is it for tonight for me. I'm going to hit this 45K and then I am out. Going to get a full night's sleep, hopefully 8 hours of sleep tonight. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy writing. Bye.